Willkommen zurück, Stalker. Mit einem kleinen Bug haben wir uns aus der letzten Folge verabschiedet und wir werden jetzt das Dorf erkunden, welches wir eigentlich in der letzten Folge erkunden wollten. Also kommt mit, wir schauen uns das Dorf an und werden mal herausfinden, ob wir hier noch ein, zwei Nebenquests abholen können. Also, bis gleich ins Dorf. So, ein bisschen Licht an. Wir sollen Informationen über Solda erfahren. Dazu gehen wir hier in die Kneipe. Die haben uns ja hingesetzt ans Lagerfeuer und dann ist das Spiel ja gecrashed. Gehen wir mal hier rein. Machen wir die Cam aus.
I'm looking for solder.
Nope. Talk to Gaffer. That's him over there.
What do you want? Sit down and stay out of sight.
3 of my men never reported back from their overnight patrol around the lesser zone. We found their bodies by the old bridge.
Hey, soldier over here. What do you call 3 dead wardens up the zone's ass? A good start.
A trader who goes by Hamster is peddling this service weapon that belonged to one of those wardens. He got it from Squint.
Apologies, Captain, but Zalissja is a free trade zone. We have an agreement with Chornobyl.
Where is Squint?
The zone has its share of secrets. Who are we to meddle in its designs?
Playing a wizened stalker sage, are you? Fine. Squint was there for sure. He finished off the wounded and looted their bodies. Is that the stalker way now?
Unschöne Angelegenheit.
It's an ugly business.
Rookies.
If you won't tell me, others will. Seize them!
Easy now. Nobody's going anywhere.
If you don't want the innocent to suffer, find me the culprit.
Well then, in times of war, the law falls silent.
Hey, Stalker! Must be new here.
So,
Over here. Let's have a
dann
chat.
haben wir schon mal die neue Fraktion kennengelernt. So, dann gehen wir zum Barkeeper. Zu Warlock.
That's how we're all here in Zalissja. This maniac's gonna drink all my vodka in the street.
If anyone asks, I'm at home and busy.
Anyone at all?
Anyone.
Don't buy into that whole dog and pony show, rookie. Gaffer's been uppity, cause Zodov lets him. If Korshunov was here instead of him, would have been standing against the wall already. The captain prefers a more diplomatic approach.
So, dann erzähl mir was über die Aufseher.
What is the ward, anyway?
A force to be reckoned with, whether we like it or not. Personally, I don't, but I'm not happy about the emissions either. I'm not about to go out there and throw down the gauntlet. Gaffer needs to realize that sometimes you have to make concessions for the sake of your people. We already had to leave the Cordon. If we leave Zalissja, where are we gonna go?
Wen könnte ich nach Solda fragen?
So, who should I ask about solder?
Try Zodov. The ward can find anyone you want as long as you can cut a deal with them. And you're okay with their methods. Or you could ask Gaffer. Just give him some time to get to his house. He's an easygoing guy. He usually helps rookies out, but he's had to deal with a year's worth of crap today. See ya. Good luck. First drinks on the house if you need it. And I get the feeling you're gonna need it.
So, was gibt's noch aus in der Zone?
The Gaffer is a good man. I've been with him since we made our way here from the Cordon. We took on the monolith of the sphere together. I helped him defend Zalissja and got this bar up and running. But there's one thing he doesn't quite get, stubborn old fool. Risking everyone to save one guy is gonna get you all killed. But he is still willing to risk it all. Here, I serve the wardens just as well as I serve loners, because I've learned my lesson. And the Gaffer's gonna learn it too, sooner or later.
So, hast du einen guten Job für mich?
I don't feel like running errands. You got anything good?
You still smell like the mainland, tough guy. Feeling bold and audacious already, huh? Alright. There's a guy, kinda like you, who owes me some coin. His name is Valik Lummox. I need my money back.
What kind of man is this Valik Lummox guy?
He's new to the zone, but he already made a name for himself. He's one sharp asshole, not afraid of risks. Always full of white plans. Kinda liked the guy. Thought he would go far. Well, he went too far. Got himself a new gun, and I'm still mopping about how to set him straight.
Wie viel Geld?
How much does he owe you?
Plenty. He failed to pay up after Wild Night. For some supplies before that, too. And he doesn't seem to give a damn. Knows I'm not gonna make a fuss about it. It's not about the money, really. The kid needs to learn the ways of the zone. The sooner he learns, the longer he lives. Maybe.
So, ich bin dabei.
Sure. I can handle it.
I saw him just a couple of hours ago. He headed north, towards the water tower. I don't want his blood on my hands, though. Just scare the kid, shake him down, and get my money. And that's it. 20% is yours.
Klingt gut. Aber diese Namen. Dämlack. Das ist ein schlechter Scherz. Ja, ein Bier mit.
Hey, Stalker! Come over here, rookie. We need to...
So, gehen wir mal zu ihm. Mörtel.
Here's your deal. I'm ready to pass the Stalker wisdom on to you. Right here, right now. I'm totally free of charge. Interested?
Wo liegt der Haken?
Maybe. But first, I want to know what the catch is.
There's no catch. I owe Gaffer money. So I've been working off my debt by helping rookies with advice. And today's my last day. So you've hit the jackpot.
Nice. What do I win?
Back on the mainland, Mom and Dad were the most important people in the world, right? But here in the zone, it's the tech and the trader. And their love comes with a price tag. Loot or coupons. Got it?
I take it the trader peddles goods. What about the tech?
In the zone, the quickest way to figure out how something works is to try it out. An enemy gets a bullet, an anomaly gets a bolt, and a trader gets a little conversation. Here are the coordinates for our tech, Lens, and Hamster the trader. Chat them up. If you've got coupons, buy something. If not, check in with Warlock for a gig. He's usually got something going. One more thing. If you find yourself in a dust-up with any of the factions, pay their boss a visit. Conflict is a part of life in the zone, but there's always a way to resolve it. Always better off with a lousy peace than an awesome firefight, get it? Anyway, once you've mingled with the locals, hit the road. Just don't bother me again. No one else is gonna help you for free in this neck of the woods. Least of all me.
So, dann haben wir eine neue Nebenquest.
That's it. Finally, I've settled my tab with Gaffer. Now I'm off to the swamps, where I won't have to put up with greenhorns anymore.
Also wir sollen mit Linse, dem Techniker, sprechen und Hamster, dem Händler. Dann werden wir auch das tun. Weil hier ist die nächste Nebenquest. Macht aber jetzt wenig Sinn, weil wir wieder das Dorf verlassen müssen. So, das ist Linse, dann gehen wir hier rein. Das wird wahrscheinlich der Händler sein.
I know it's dangerous, but I'm offering you good money here.
Sure you are. No way, man. Find yourself some other dope, willing to march into certain death.
Die suchen einen Trottel für den sicheren Tod. Ich glaube, da sehe ich mich.
Stalker. Welcome to the area, Stalker. I've got a job for you, but I should warn you. It involves going to the poppy field.
Ins Puppy Field. Was ist das Puppy Field?
The poppy field? What's that?
One of the zone's most infamous wonders. Lots of people are drawn there, but few ever leave. As soon as you walk into the field, it saps your energy, making you weak and drowsy. That's where our farmstead used to be before the accident. I guess it's probably still there, but you'd have to be nuts to settle down in that place.
So, kommen
What
zum
kind of
Punkt.
job did you have in mind?
When my parents and I were evacuated after the accident in '86, we left a family heirloom in the root cellar. An old Orthodox icon. My mother, she kept talking about it until the day she died. I need to find it. I want to have at least something to remember my family by. Bring it to me, and I'll pay you the full price of an expensive artifact. I couldn't get it on my own.
So, wo ist dieser Keller?
Do you know the root cellar's coordinates?
Sorry, I don't. I know the root cellar's somewhere out there in the poppy field, but that's it. Everything's changed so much.
Warum machst du es nicht selber?
Why can't you go look for the icon yourself?
I tried, but the moment I set foot in the field, I started feeling so groggy I could barely stand. And then I started hearing voices. Some I'd never heard before. Others of those long gone. I can't remember how I managed to get away, but I am never going back there again.
Okay. Ich werde diese Ikone finden.
All right. I'll bring you the icon.
I'd really appreciate it. Remember to stock up on energy drinks, though. The poppy field isn't that big, but you can get lost real easy.
So. Das wird der Händler sein. Hamster.
I've got the best deals in the zone. Ask anyone. Guaranteed. I never try to pull one over on the rookies like Sidor does. If anything breaks, it's because you need to take care of your gear. This stuff's not made of steel. Well, except for the things that are. Anyway, show me what you've got.
So, kennst du Solder?
Know anything about solder?
Well, if someone else had asked instead of you, I'd charge him through the nose. But you're my friend, so I'll tell you for free. Your friend's name sounds kind of techy, so I'd wager he's a tech. They say the gaffer used to know Strelok himself. The Strelok, who went up to the center of the zone and stirred up so much shit, we're still talking about it. But the gaffer won't say a word, damn it. Then again, if I knew a dude like him, I guess I'd keep quiet too, just to stay on the safe side.
So. Also wir wissen, dass Strelok auch hier in dem Spiel irgendwie drin ist.
Well,
Da wollen wir mal handeln.
what you've got.
So. Die Pistole können wir noch verkaufen. Ja, ich glaube, ich werde echt krank langsam. Ich merke das richtig. Der ist aber sehr uncool. PDA packen wir hier rein. Dann würden wir ja 1100 kriegen. Nicht schlecht. Aber sonst einfach was wir verkaufen können. Die roten Waffen kriege ich nicht weg. Dann bisschen Geld.
Thanks. See ya.
Das war also der Händler. Hier kann ich schlafen. Und hier habe ich meinen Stash. Gut. Ja, jetzt gehen wir erstmal zur Linse.
Man, I had a good run. Got 3 whole artifacts. Hamster was jumping with freaking joy. I could go back any day now.
So what are you still doing here?
Fuck those. I got it, but you
Das ist
can't
Linse,
see
okay.
the sunset
Are
out
you
there.
new here? Come on in, make yourself at home, but don't get too comfortable. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man.
Everywhere.
If you want to swap some stories, go to Mykolaiv or the Gaffer. They got all kinds of baloney to choose from. All right, come on. What have you got there?
That's the mainland that
Also, was macht ein Techniker?
Why does the zone need technicians?
They make sure your gun barrel doesn't fall off when you most need it. And if it does, at least they'll be here to replace it. Weapons upgrades, repairs, that's us. Armor, too. You can't roam the zone in a crappy vest. Not for long, at least.
So kennst du Solder.
Have you heard of solder?
Of course I have. I have no idea where to find him, but I've heard plenty of stories about Solder. He's a hell of a tech, but as a man, he's rotten to the core. If you're looking for him, ask around at the bar. If I were you, I'd stay away from that guy. He'd shoot you in the back, then charge you for the bullet.
So, gibt's was Neues in der
Have
Zone?
you seen the sphere? Do you know what it does? The thing's mapping the zone. I wish I could see what's inside of it. What kind of anomalies are out there? It's a true miracle.
So, hast du Arbeit für mich?
Need a hand with anything?
I'm glad you're here. As a matter of fact, I do. A bunch of diggers who used to bring me all sorts of useful stuff have gone off the radar. I'm feeling a little uneasy about it.
Was? Wer sind diese Butler?
What kinds of people are these diggers?
Where stalkers go out looking for artifacts, diggers look for junk, gear, old electronics, like dead stalkers' PDAs. They can lead you to stashes full of useful loot, too. They peddle their junk on the mainland, and sometimes here in the zone. I can always use spare parts, so I work with those guys sometimes.
Was ist passiert?
What could have happened to them?
They were using the PDAs of dead stalkers to raid their stashes. It's a dangerous job, you know. Bad places, traps, and besides, a stash might have more than one owner.
So, ich mach's.
All right. Where should I start looking?
I have the coordinates for their last outing. I told them to stay away from that tunnel. I knew it was a bad idea. There were 4 of them. Max Saturday, Bedlam, Vasa Punk, and Mastiff, their leader.
So, dann haben wir die Nebenquest auch. So, hier ist die Nebenquest, da ist eine Nebenquest. Das ist Lager. Also ich könnte den Chef befragen, den Hauptmann. Gehen wir mal hier weiter. Was wir so alles an Häusern noch haben. Da sind Wachen.
Hey, buddy! Over here! You wanna make some money? How about a little wager, man? There's a pack of blind dogs wandering about, and I've been hired to hunt them down. If you shoot more of them than I do, money's yours. If you don't, it's all mine. What do you think?
Du wurdest angeheuert, um Hunde zu erschießen?
Who's paying you to hunt blind dogs?
Scientists. Who else? They turned me into a real hunter. Digging around anomalies just isn't my thing.
Was springt für dich dabei raus?
Why would you want to bet on this?
I've been chasing these dogs for days all by myself, and I'm bored to tears. I could use some company.
Vielleicht später.
I'm too busy right now.
Well, if you'll find the time, I'll find the dogs.
Was sollen wir uns merken? Hier können wir noch eine Quest machen.
Talk to our boss.
Okay. Anscheinend backt der gerade ein bisschen rum. Das ist der Hauptmann, ne? Ja.
I hope you're here to talk business.
I've heard you can help me find solder.
You'll have to help me out first, Stalker. You know what I'm talking about.
Squint?
Exactly.
So, hat Blinzler wirklich seine Leute getötet?
Do you really think it was Squint who killed your men near the cabin?
It doesn't matter what I think. If the loners decide they can kill my men with impunity, things will get ugly real quick. Rest assured, we're going to find the real killer. But in the meantime, catching a looter who stole ward property will suffice.
Ja, noch was brauchst du?
Fine. What do you want me to do?
Squint is a piece of shit, but as far as the locals are concerned, he's a stalker first and foremost, and he knows his way around the lesser zone. Stalker like you might have an easier time looking for him.
How do I know you're not gonna screw me?
We're neither hustlers nor bandits. The ward keeps its word. Sure, the loners call us various names, but they've never accused us of scamming anyone. I want the sensor Squint took from the bodies of my men. If anything happens to him, I won't be too upset. I'm not going to insist, though. If you don't want the job, somebody else will take it. So you made up your mind. I knew the lesser zone had its share of reasonable people.
Here's the deal. I tell you what I know, and you stop harassing our guys. Sound fair?
We'll see. Spill it out.
I asked around. I think he's nearby, at the warehouse. If you send a squad there...
He'll spot a squad at once. I'd rather have our friend take a look. In the meantime, I'll try to find you some answers, Stalker.
I think it'd be better to send your own men, Captain. They're experienced professionals, and...
Easy now, Uncle Lonya. Let's just have a seat and wait for news from whatever place you want me to send my men so badly. You've got your orders, Stalker. Good hunting.
Haben wir die nächste Mission?
Take care out there, kid. Just in case.
Okay. Versuchen wir nochmal beim Chef reinzugehen. Der backt da immer rum. Okay. Das ist hier unten. Ein Gym. Okay. Interessant. So, ich würde jetzt sagen, wir werden gleich als nächstes die Schulden eintreiben von Warlock. Das wird in der nächsten Folge das Ziel sein. Und daher bedanke ich mich recht herzlich fürs Einschalten und wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge, wenn es heißt Warlocks Schuldner. Ich bedanke mich recht herzlich. Gerne Abos und Likes da lassen und bis bald. Ciao.